Not everyone is ready to hear this, but some people carry a unique purpose. Have you ever felt like you don't quite fit in, as if your life has a greater meaning? If so, you might be part of a special group, the chosen ones. The Bible speaks of God setting apart certain individuals for a divine mission, and these chosen ones are marked by unmistakable signs that distinguish them from the world. Here's the most intriguing part. Many don't even realize they already carry these marks, and because of this, they spend much of their lives trying to fit into places they were never meant to be. Imagine discovering that you have one, or even all, of these divine traits. How would it change your perspective on life? Today, we're going to uncover the 7 marks of the chosen ones, and trust me, the final mark is the most surprising, and few ever talk about it. If you feel called to be one of the chosen, comment, "I choose God, and He chose me." Mark number 1. Toxic people distance themselves from you. Have you noticed how some people just seem to move away from you, sometimes for no apparent reason? Colleagues, acquaintances, or even family members might suddenly distance themselves, and it can leave you puzzled. But what if this is a sign, not a problem? The chosen ones carry a light that reveals darkness, even when it's not obvious. People with bad intentions, envy, or deceit can't stand this energy and subconsciously pull away. Jesus faced the same thing. The Pharisees despised him, not for anything he did to them, but because his presence exposed their hypocrisy. In John 8 verse 44, he tells them, "You belong to your father the devil." A reminder that this isn't personal, it's spiritual. If you've experienced toxic people distancing themselves, this could be a sign of the mark you carry. And if that resonates with you, write, "God removes from me everything that doesn't come from Him." Mark number 2. You perceive things before others. Have you ever sensed something was off before anyone else noticed? Or seen a truth that no one else could? That's not just intuition, it's spiritual discernment. The chosen ones have a heightened sensitivity, enabling them to see beyond the ordinary. They sense shifts in the environment, detect hidden motives, and often know the answer before the question is even asked. But this gift can lead to misunderstanding. Joseph, the son of Jacob, had dreams and visions of the future, yet he was mocked and rejected by his brothers. Genesis 37 verse 19. The chosen ones often face ridicule for seeing what others cannot. If you've experienced this, you might be marked with this gift. Mark number 3. You attract conflicts without provoking them. Have you ever noticed that even when you do nothing, some people seem to create problems with you? This is because the chosen ones carry a truth that confronts the darkness in others. It's not that you seek conflict, it's that your presence challenges others to change. Look at Daniel. He did nothing wrong, yet his integrity was so threatening to the Babylonian rulers that he was thrown into the lion's den. Daniel 6 verse 4. If you've experienced persecution or criticism without explanation, understand that it's not about you, it's about the truth you carry. Stand firm and trust that God will fight for you. Mark number 4. You never fully fit in. Do you feel like you've never truly belonged? Like you've always been on the outside looking in? The chosen ones often feel like strangers in this world, and that's because they were never meant to fully fit in here. Philippians 3 verse 20 says, "But our citizenship is in heaven." This world is not your final destination. Even Moses, raised as a prince in Egypt with wealth and power, never fit in because he knew God had something greater for him. Hebrews 11 verses 24 to 25. If you feel like you don't belong, it might be because God is preparing you for something far greater. Reflect on how many times God has removed you from places or groups that weren't meant for you. Mark number 5. Children and animals sense something special in you. Have you ever noticed how children or animals react to you? Maybe a baby stares at you, or an animal that usually avoids strangers feels comfortable approaching you. This could be more than coincidence. It might be a sign that the chosen ones carry a unique presence, one that even the purest beings can sense. Jesus said in Matthew 19 verse 14, "Let the little children come to me, because they are in tune with spiritual truth." Animals, too, perceive energies and intentions beyond human understanding. If innocent beings sense something special in you, it could be a sign of the divine presence you carry. Mark number 6. God speaks to you through dreams and signs. There are moments when life seems ordinary until something unusual happens, leaving you wondering, was that just a coincidence? Repeated numbers, unexpected messages, or dreams that later become reality. These are not mere coincidences. The chosen ones are spiritually guided, and God has used dreams and signs throughout history to communicate with those he has chosen. Joseph, Daniel, and the wise men all received divine guidance through dreams. If God has been speaking to you through dreams or signs, pay attention. They are not random. They are messages for your destiny. Mark number 7. When you pray, things happen. Finally, the most powerful mark. The chosen one's prayers have a unique power. Their prayers aren't just words. They shift realities. When they pray, things move in the spiritual realm. Elijah prayed and stopped the rain for 3 years, and later prayed for it to return. Peter prayed, and a paralyzed man walked. Paul and Silas prayed, and prison doors opened. 1 Kings 17 verse 1, Acts 9 verse 34, Acts 16 verse 26. If your prayers have been powerful, it's because your connection with God is deep and real. But remember, with great power comes great responsibility. What have you used your prayer power for? Is it just for personal desires, or have you used it to bring transformation? If you've recognized yourself in these marks, it's a sign that God has set you apart for something greater. But the question is, what will you do about it? Recognizing the marks is only the first step. If this message spoke to you, don't keep it to yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it, like this video, and comment, "I carry the marks of the chosen ones." If you want to continue receiving messages to strengthen your journey, subscribe and turn on notifications. The chosen ones must always be ready for what God is about to reveal. May God bless you, and remember, you are not alone.